Welcome back, everybody. Wanted to give you a quick little update on the tank situation. We'll start with Kenna's freshwater system. I really enjoy this. I know she's enjoying it. She added quite a few plants. I couldn't identify any of these, so bear with me. But she added 3 I don't know if they're catfish or corridoras, but they're very cool, quick little twitchy fish. She also added some shrimp. I don't really see any right now. I'll try to point them out if I do see one, but she has some blue shrimp. She has yellow shrimp. Very vibrant, very cool. Over here in the saltwater system, parameters have been holding steadily, so I wanted to try out a few more corals. Real quick, there's a lot of life going on, a lot more copepods every day. We got our feather duster. Might have too much flow on him, so after this video, I'm going to tinker with that so he's not getting blasted like that. This rock right here, this seed rock, there's a lot of activity. We have some pineapple sponges, I believe, which I don't think they're too detrimental to the tank, but if it does get to that point, we can address that. Also on the bottom of this rock, if you can see it, it could be vermitid snails. I read that newer tanks tend to get sponge activity due to the amount of silicates in the water. So definitely keep an eye on that. Vermitid snails, apparently they can be a little harmful to corals. So I'll be monitoring that. Next, the polyp, still doing pretty well. If you can see, I attempted to super glue it to the back of the tank, but that did not work at all. And I took out a few polyps, which is unfortunate, but still very vibrant, green colored. We have the diatoms aren't as bad at this stage as I thought they would be, so that's good. That's nice. We're getting some hair algae on the back of the tank. So added a emerald crab, which was under this corner of the rock, but I believe he has moved, so won't be able to get him on camera yet. To the corals, here we have a green cabbage coral. I wanted to try out some hardier corals, but yeah, this guy's pretty cool looking. He's like a neon green color. Yeah, look at the polyps under the blue light. Very cool. Also added some mushrooms. I got these. If you're around the Little Rock area, the fish tank has quite a few corals, quite a few fish. Yeah, this was $5 for this whole rock with 3 polyps on it, and they have extended. I've had this in here maybe a week now, and they're growing very quickly. I seen a 4th mushroom pop up, which is really cool. And then over here, got this guy yesterday. It is a Blastomusa. Now that it's in the tank, it doesn't look to be in the best of shape. I'll give it my best shot, but you can see a lot of skeleton. So hopefully this guy makes it, because he has under this ledge right here, there's another little head. Right here, another little head. So hopefully this guy survives, because I really like it. It's a pretty blue color. Right here, this is probably my favorite one. This is Donut, the Duncan. I moved him a little higher in the tank because he was at the bottom and he wasn't as open as this. When I first added him to the tank, it's been about a week for him too, maybe a little bit longer. He wasn't opening fully, or his schedule was way off. Like, he would open at nighttime, be closed during the day. But it looks like now he's starting to get in the rhythm of our tank, and now he's looking pretty good. You can see his little mouth right there, which I'm looking out to see if he has it open, you know. But he also, you can kind of see it here. My camera isn't focusing, but he has another little head starting to sprout on this side. And then I believe on this side, it's still really, well, there's 2. Okay, cool. So that's good. Hopefully he continues to grow in this tank. So down here, we actually have some clownfish in quarantine, which I'm happy. It's unfortunate, but I'm happy that they're in here because I'm on about the third day after adding them. It looked like she was starting to develop what could have possibly been velvet, maybe. I'll attach some pictures, but now I'm a little more confident that it's ick just because the spots, you'll see when I show you, but velvet looks like powdered sugars thrown on the fish, whereas ick looks like salt. So yeah, these guys are in here. They've been in here since about Tuesday. It's now Saturday, and I haven't seen any spots for the past couple days. So hopefully the copper treatment's working, which we got this for its copper safe. Yeah, there's a interesting debate on whether or not this, if you use the recommended dose, if that's enough to address the issue and get the copper to a therapeutic level in the system. So I don't want to take the risk of like adding too much, so I'm going to use the recommended dose for the time being, and then if we have to, we can address that. But it seems to be doing okay. Like I said, I haven't seen any spots. I know the life cycle, if there's substrate. Another thing about quarantine, you don't want to have any substrate if you can help it. I wanted to give them a place to hide, so, which is pretty cool because she's actually been swimming around in one of these. So yeah, you want to make sure whatever you put in there won't leach out couldn't leach anything into the tank, you know. You also want to monitor ammonia, which one thing I've noticed with copper is that we had a scare the first night because the ammonia was reading like a 0.5, which I don't think was accurate. I think copper can maybe throw off that number. Yeah, we have a hang on the back filter with a sponge. You don't want to run carbon until you're ready to remove the copper. You don't want to run carbon. So yeah, they seem to be doing a little better now. Definitely stressful because he wasn't eating initially, but now I'm about to feed him now so you can see, but now he seems to be doing quite a bit better. They're not breathing as hard, so that's good. Added an air stone to make sure they have oxygen. Gonna try to do water changes. I don't know if every 3 days would be excessive, but I don't want to run the risk of ammonia poisoning. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on these guys. They're small now, but maybe when they get a little bigger, we'll upgrade to maybe a 30 or 40 gallon. This right here, this is their gladiator clownfish or Da Vinci clownfish. They're very pretty, very lot of energy, very active in the tank. This is Marcus Russellcrow Aurelius right here, our little male. And then our female is Mona Lisa. It's starting to calm down. She was pretty aggressive towards him at first, but yeah, looks like they're doing pretty good together. So I've just been feeding them mysis shrimp, frozen mysis shrimp thawed in RO water. Don't want to use the water from the system right now, just in case there's something in it that could be bad. So I've been doing just a little bit, and if they eat it, I'll add a little bit more. Probably should have the filter off, but yeah, he's looking pretty hungry. So that's good that they're eating. Happy to see that. Also, with these little cups like this, I've been having to flip them because detritus is building up inside, so that's one thing to think about. Very active, fun little guys.